Hey, welcome back, my friends. Welcome to AttractPassion. Today, we will be talking about money. So, why you should stop chasing money and instead do this. I will talk today about the easy steps, what you can truly do in your life, or what you can change in order to manifest more money. So at the end of this video, you will know exactly what you need to do if you want to have more money. And I did a research about different people, successful entrepreneurs, and different people who are truly good with manifesting, who knows a lot about quantum physics, how the law of attraction work. And we can draw a clear line here because every one of those different people is talking about one and the same thing. It's not actually about the money, but the thing that we are working or doing for money. Money is the side product, but in order to understand that whole process, sometimes it can be quite misunderstanding. Sometimes it can be hard to understand, especially in the moments when we have lack of money, when we need more money in order to pay bills or to return money to somebody who gave it to us in the past, who we borrowed it from somebody, or whatever it is. So I know sometimes it can be truly hard, but we will go deep to understand where is the problem that you are not attracting more money. So stop chasing it. Firstly, stop chasing it. I will explain why. Stop chasing the money. We will be precise about it because it's so important to understand. Firstly, the basic rule when it comes to law of attraction, or when it comes to manifesting whatever it is, when we are chasing something, if you can remember, I will I will draw it here to have a little bit of fun, to a little bit raise our energy. I will draw a donkey. I hope it will be it will look like donkey. We don't have a lot of time, so I will be fast. Even though I'm an artist, I'm doing those drawings really fast, so you can understand the whole concept, what we are talking about. So this is a donkey. It looks like a donkey, right? Like a fast drawing of a donkey. And if you can remember from maybe from the cartoons, those how people were motivating donkeys, so they were more motivated to walk or to yes, to walk where they were going somewhere. They put a stick in front of his they put a stick onto his head with the carrot at the end of it. So the donkey was constantly chasing the carrot, but he couldn't chase it. He was constantly walking behind the carrot, but he couldn't chase it. And that's what is happening when we are chasing the money or whatever we are chasing, like relationships, health. If we are just chasing it, it will always be somewhere in front of us, but we will never reach it. And why is that? Because when we are chasing something, we are pushing it away. And we will make a short exercise so you will be able to understand that more clearly. So I'm always saying everything is in awareness. When we become more aware, we become more conscious what kind of energy we are producing. So firstly, to understand that concept with the carrot, I want you to be really aware right now about your emotions. And you can close your eyes just for a moment and say, I want more money. And be really, really aware what kind of emotions you have just experienced when you said that. I want more money. Or when you said, I don't have enough of money. Be aware what kind of emotions you have experienced right now. When you said, I don't have enough money or I want more money. I will show you what we are doing right now. And then you can close your eyes again. Be aware right now, once again, and say, I am the source for infinite abundance. And be aware once again what kind of emotions you have experienced right now. If you can experience any different energy, maybe goosebumps. Sometimes we can feel energy which is flowing through our back and in the back of our neck into our head. And if you can recognize any difference, I am the source of infinite abundance. So what is the difference here? When you said I want more money, you are chasing more money. But when you said I am the source of infinite abundance, you became the source of infinite abundance. And the difference in your body is, I will draw here two energy scales. What is happening in your body when you are changing your frequency, when you're changing your emotional state? So when we are chasing something, if you remember when I've made a video about how we can awaken our energy, how we can raise our energy in order to manifest, or when we are visualizing something, how to raise that energy so we can manifest it faster. And I draw it exactly the way that I'm drawing it now, but I draw now two energy scales. You know, higher we go on that energy scale, more energy we experience, better we feel more alive, we feel more energized. And the difference was when you said, I want more money, or I don't have enough of money, I don't know how I will pay those bills, or how I don't know how I will give that money back to that person, or whatever it is. You're experiencing lackness and sometimes sadness and frustration and anger maybe. And those are the lowest vibrations. Fear, you are experiencing lots of fear. Manifestation of fear in emotional form is anxiety, stress. Those are low vibrations. And when I'm saying if you are chasing money, you're emotionally down here. You're in the lower parts of your vibrational scale. And that's why it's so hard to manifest. I'm making this video because the most frequent questions when I'm receiving emails, can you tell me more about how I can attract more money into our life, into my life? And you know, when you said, I am the source of infinite abundance, you awakened your energy. You awakened your energy. And when you became the source of that energy. And when you identify that energy with abundance, that's when you start attracting abundance into your life. You, just with one sentence, you get from that part of energy scale to that part of energy scale. I think it's really easy to understand that concept. Just one sentence can change everything. But now it all depends of the story that you hold inside your mind. You know, when we were talking about the self identification, or when we were talking about self image, what kind of story you are holding inside your mind. So with what kind of story you are identifying your life. And maybe this story is not even yours. It's maybe from your family, your friends, the community that you're hanging with. It's never our story. It's a story that we got from somebody. But we can always create a new story. So if you will create a story of I am the source of infinite abundance, this is the part 1 of this video. That's how you can reprogram your mind for attracting more money. This is the start. This is the start. Because with all entrepreneurs, they all had some kind of that story. Because money was not in the first place when they started doing something. Whatever they were doing, or they are still doing it, money was not in the first place. It was the work that they were doing. And money was the side product. But if you would do something with the story, I want more money, money would be always on the first or the main thing why you are doing something. And if we are doing something just because of the money, then when we will get more money, we will just want more of it, because that's how our mind works. Ego always wants more. So for people who are focusing just on money, we can find many hip-hop artists, for example. I was reading a lot of different stories from different successful hip-hop artists. I love hip-hop music. Now I'm more precise about what I'm listening, but in my past I was listening lots of different types of hip-hop music, rap, and most of them were just focusing on money. But when they became truly rich, they found out how poor they are in their minds, how poor their lives are, their lifestyles, how many things they need to change in their minds. So they truly became better versions. They felt better. That's why people get into drugs and alcohol, because when they become rich, they find out how poor they are, and then they want to heal that pain with alcohol and drugs so they can forget about the pain. So when money is not in the first place, what then can be on the first place? A value that we are giving to the world. Value. When we are putting value onto the first place, money will be the side product of it. It will be like work plus value is money. Work plus value is money. So stop chasing money, but start asking yourself what kind of value you can give to the world. Because many successful entrepreneurs said, I will erase this here so we have more space to go on. Many successful entrepreneurs said that life is like a game. Life is like a game. And the point of that game is not how much money you make or how much money you want to attract, but how you're playing that game. Are you enjoying in that game? And this is all just on physical level. Life is a game. I'm doing something I love and things like that. I'm doing something I have fun with. But what is happening truly on emotional level, when because everything is in emotions. With emotions we are producing, we are giving the energy, we are sending the energy to the universe, and the universe or God is giving us back more of who we are on the vibrational level. So if we say that way, life is a game, how you're playing your game. You know, work. If work is a game, what kind of value you're giving, you know, to the world. If okay, if we started that way, if life is a game, life is a game, how you're playing the game, you know, how you're playing the game. If on this is on a physical level, on emotional level, if life is a game, we want to experience the highest emotions we can, because that's how we will have lots of fun, and the money will then again come eventually. Higher we go with vibrations, and if we have a clear vision of what we want, clear intention, what most of teachers of law of attraction are saying, clear intention. Clear intention is having a vision where you want to go. Clear intention can be money, but it doesn't need to be on the first place. On the first place needs to be something that will awaken the highest emotions within us, and how we can stay in that higher vibrations. I've made a video how we can stay on higher vibrations. Stop being so distracted. Stop being so distracted about what is happening, and the phones, Facebook, Instagram, all different things. We are so distracted that we are always here, down here. And when we are distracted, the things that are distracting us are controlling our decisions, our lives, our clear intentions. So it gets interesting, because when you start looking on life as you are the creator, if life is a game, you are playing the game. But I don't like so much of that term. That's what many entrepreneurs are using. But I more like to use life is a creation. Life is a creation, and you are the artist. You are the artist and the canvas at the same time. So what it means, if life is a creation and you are the artist and the canvas at the same time, it means that you can decide what you will create and you will manifest it. Manifestation will be a painting on the canvas. This is an abstract explanation, but if you can understand, if life is a creation, you are the artist and you are the canvas, then you can decide, okay, I want to stay on my high vibrations. I want to have clear intention about how much money I want to make, but I will focus on the work and the value, how I will get to my clear intention. I will focus on what kind of value I will give to the world, and in exchange I want to get my clear intention. That's what also Napoleon Hill was talking in the book Think and Grow Rich, really powerful book about business, about manifesting. He was talking about law of attraction, but he didn't use that term. And that's why it's so important to stop chasing money, but become more of the creator. Because if you are distracted, if you are, like I said before, telling the story to yourself that you don't have enough of money, that's what you are manifesting. If you are the artist with the story, I don't have enough of money, your painting will be poor on the canvas, your life will be poor. And if you say a story, I am the source of infinite abundance, I have infinite ideas what I will work, The ideas are truly valuable because I'm downloading the ideas from the universe. The universe wants from me to express those ideas. And with clear intention, you will manifest it. So with money, it's nothing wrong with money. You can be a millionaire. You can be like whoever you want to be. But there are some rules or some laws in the universe if we become more precise about how they work. Our emotions are truly powerful. So always, we started it so great today. We became more aware of our emotional state. Become aware when you're going through the day. Every time when you become aware what kind of emotions you're experiencing, try to think about something that will raise your energy. And if your clear intention is with money, how much money you want to manifest, think about, I am the source of that money. I am creating it and it will come to you. Because one of my personal stories, I was writing on a piece of paper, I'm earning 5,000 euros every month. I was writing it 3 years ago. I'm earning 5,000 euros every single month. In Slovenia, it's quite a lot. I mean, it's more than usual a person is making. Because I wanted to have more than I had at that time. And 2 years later, I started earning exactly 5,000 euros every single month. And I want to say we are the artists, we are creators, we can design whatever we want. But because it didn't happen in the next month that I wrote it down, it happens 2 years after. Because at that time I was not so aware of my emotions and it took me more time. I was here with that donkey. But when we become more aware of our emotional state, we can manifest things much, much faster. But it's a process, it takes time. I'm always saying, I'm always repeating, it is a process and it takes time to learn and understand the laws of the universe. Once we understand it, it's much easier to manifest great things. But what we can learn through that process, that the creations are not the main thing, but more about awareness that we are creating it. Because why is that so important? Because if we look right now around ourselves, what is happening on the world right now? Probably not many of us would be proud what is happening. So many fear, so many anger, and those pandemics and things like that. Those are all manifestations of our creations. We have created it, and it's time to change it. So why those laws or those videos are so important? Because we can change much more than we think. Not just money is just a side product, like I said. You can manifest money, but don't focus just on money, because money is just a tool to buy stuff and things, material things will never make us truly happy. They don't have so much value. But when we are giving our emotional vibrations, when we are investing our energy into something which has a value, which have a bigger value, like helping others to understand those concepts, for example, helping others to be a happier versions of themselves, helping others to understand maybe more about life, or whatever you're doing that has value, you will see that all those things will give you much higher satisfaction than any material thing. It's on short term, it's great, it's amazing to make more money, but on long term, value is important, and awareness is at the first place. Being aware, being conscious, know who you are, to understand who we truly are. creation, artist, and a canvas. That's who we are. So it's on us what we will make. It's on us what we will create. And as I promised you at the beginning that after this video you will know exactly what to do in order to manifest more money. Create clear intention. What or how much money you want to make. How much money? Clear intention. This is the most important thing. Clear intention. But then think about what you will do so you can make that money. What you will do, the work that you will do. And maybe you don't even need to think about it. Meditate or go for a walk, but ask yourself, what will be the work that I will do? What will be something that I will have the most fun with? This is the second thing, is work. Work can be anything. Anything. You can do anything. But you need to truly intuitively feel what you will do in order to manifest that clear intention. And the third one is ask yourself what kind of value you will give to the world with that work. So this is the most important thing that you need to understand right now about how to manifest more money. Because one is, yes, visualization, meditations, affirmations. We are talking a lot about that. But if you are not changing yourself while you are doing it, if you're meditating with your clear intention, but when you get out of meditation and you go back into your old life, you are not changing a lot of your energy. So this process, work and value, when you will start working, when you will put all in to your new self, that's when you will start manifesting new results. So this is it, my friends. I'm sending you all blessings and love. Have a beautiful time. You are already rich, my friends. You are already abundant. Peace and love, and see you soon.